Hey guys, in this video, I'm going to teach you how you can take an easy entry-level store manager position and career clone it into an amazing remote career that gets paid almost double. Stay tuned. So some of you may be wondering, what is career cloning? Career cloning is a methodology that I created by taking careers or job titles you already have or want and working backwards to break it down into a specific type of virtual assistant. This is great for remote careers. Now to do this, I recommend my formula: break, rebuild, and package. What we're going to do today is we are going to break down that dream career title. Today, for example, we'll be doing a store manager. Then we're going to break down all the daily tasks and duties involved. Then we're going to rebuild, create a list of what can be achieved remotely, and create an offer and solution to the problem using these remote daily tasks. Then we will package and have cloned a career to a virtually remote offer. Are you ready? Let's get started. I'm using Glassdoor, which I love to use and recommend when you're pulling up either your current career or your dream career. This is great because you'll be able to figure out how much they are charging by working as a W-2 employee, what problem these companies are looking for that specific position to solve, what are their daily tasks. Then you'll be able to follow this method and really clone this career into a remote position. Now, as a store manager at Crate & Barrel, the first thing we have to do is figure out what problem the specific job title actually solves. Inside Glassdoor, it specifically states that the problem that you solve is that you become the leader of our back of house operation. You do this under the direction of the store manager and in partnership with the assistant store manager, which is great because even as a remote employee, you will still have some people you are either working under or above. So the problem that we're solving is a leadership to team position. Now that we know that there's a problem to solve, we need to figure out and break it down even further on how do you actually solve this problem. Now, when you go into Glassdoor, you're gonna look at what the daily tasks are. The daily tasks are exactly step by step how they expect you to solve these issues. Thanks to Glassdoor, it actually broke down into exactly how they expect their store manager to solve this problem by daily tasks and expectations. Now, let's break this down even further. With Glassdoor, it specifically states that with the store manager, they need to manage and delegate workload and ensure execution of plans and strategies across the store and in their assigned area. They're gonna partner with upper management and communicate all critical metrics and expectations within the store, including sales, visual, operations, safety, loss prevention, payroll, scheduling. They coach, they teach, they train, and manage all aspects of performance and development for all store associates. Now, before even diving into even more of all those other extra day-to-day tasks, let's just write out all of those, because right then and there, we can career clone that into a specific virtual assistant position. When it comes to the managed part, they're managing a team. They're managing employees and even other independent contractors. They're also training them with maybe even SOPs and direct videos from the actual company, as well as project management. They're taking big projects that the company has planned out and they're giving it to the store manager to break down and to delegate to those existing employees. And then of course, they're in charge of keeping track of KPIs, sales, operations, HR. That is an entry-level store manager position, and on Glassdoor, they're charging somebody anywhere between $20 to $25 an hour, or a 40 to 60K salary, which is dependent on if it's a full-time position and if they have a degree or if they don't. Now, what's really cool, when we career clone this into a virtual position, we can career clone this into an executive virtual assistant or online business manager position. They usually charge anywhere, or hourly, $40 to $60 an hour, or if they do sign as a W-2 employee, a salary of $75 plus yearly annual salary. So how do we take these steps and these day-to-day tasks and rebuild into that virtual online business manager position? Well, very, very simple. An OBM actually helps a small business, or they actually help a entrepreneur, maybe a solopreneur who has a team of tons of different independent contractors, and they provide leadership and management to them, including training with SOPs. They also project manage as they work very closely with the entrepreneur or small business owner. As you can see here, this is an actual job application and inquiry for an online business manager for a solopreneur in a small business. They are looking for somebody who can train and build SOPs, which are standard operating procedures for their business, as well as manage their independent contractors and keep track of their KPIs, sales, and operations, just like that store management position. And you'll be able to notice that the pricing difference is higher as well, which is great because now not only are you working remotely, but you're making more money doing so. Now that we are able to compare both of these, the online business manager position and the store manager position, it's time to repackage your resume. So when you are building out a resume, or you are building out an email of inquiry if you don't have a website, or even a case study or LinkedIn account, what you want to do, and my biggest tip here, is to repackage with the same exact vocabulary that inquiry is using, checking and seeing if the vocabulary matches the actual description for the store manager from Glassdoor. Being able to compare that and use that same terminology and verbiage will give you that extra step into the door for that remote position. That's how we break down the career cloning method, by breaking it down, rebuilding, and repackaging. Now, as a recap for you guys, because that was a lot of information, we really want to remember to break, rebuild, and package. And how we did that with this Crate and Barrel store manager position is that we broke down exactly what that store manager position was. We broke it down by understanding what problem does a store manager actually solve for Crate and Barrel. And that was by providing leadership to their team members and being able to manage, train, and keep track of KPIs, sales, and operations. Now we were able to rebuild that into a virtual assistant or remote position by looking and comparing to an online business manager or an executive virtual assistant, like so, where they have the exact same needs to be solved. The same need to have someone come in a leadership position to train, create SOPs, manage their independent contractors, and keep track of those sales and operations. Now it comes down to repackaging that same verbiage into a resume, into a case study, or into a portfolio when you are applying for that specific job. So instead of saying, I was a store manager for Crate and Barrel, you can say, I was a team leader in a leadership position where I managed a team position, I trained them, I created those standard operating procedures, and I was also a project manager, and I kept track of sales, operation, and HR tasks. Using that same verbiage and using the same tasks that they are looking for and the same problem that you're solving with your current company or your current job title will help you get a step into the door and show them that you have the experience necessary to be hired. And that is the whole career cloning aspect. If you really like the store manager example, I want you guys to do me a favor right now. In the comments below, let me know what job title you have or what job title that you would like to have career cloned for you so I can do more trainings just like this. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell because you never know, I might just do a training on career cloning your own job title or career. Until next time.